Target, wasn't it?
Yeah. Good evening, everybody. There should be a train coming through any minute. Should be. Now, I've purposely waited all day for a shot that I just missed. A train come through a few minutes ago and we actually got it. But what I was yesterday, I think it was, I wanted to do the drone shot. My drone, that oh man, I tell you what. It really gets on my nerves. Which it wasn't the drone's fault, it was my fault. What had happened, see, is I got the video completely set up, or got the recording completely set up for the video. Got the drone in the air, got my GoPro going, was positioned perfect. And I forgot to hit the record button on the drone. And I only had enough battery to do the one train. So I'll have to try it again somewhere down the road, I guess. Well, we did upload a video today, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. First video I've done like that, first of its kind. And I was pretty pleased with the outcome of it. But my drone now, the battery's dead to the point that I can't get it back up in the air again. That was so aggravating. Because right when we got here, a train was coming. As soon as we got parked, another train came. And then I got out there just in time to get the third train on video and forgot to push the freaking record. How we doing, everybody? How we doing? Alright, hopefully we don't get too hot with the sun sitting right there on the phone. I don't know how long it'll be before another train comes through. We've been sitting here 39 minutes, and 3's already went through. Day in the life of, hey, I wish you guys could spend a day, an actual day with me trying to make these videos. I tell you what, sometimes it's discouraging because, I mean, I got the GoPro part of it. I just didn't get the drone part of it, the part that I really wanted. Well, I really wanted both parts of it, but you know what I mean, I think, maybe. How's y'all's day been?
Oh, I'd have to get out the sun for a minute.
I'm not exactly sure how the sun is going to affect us on heat-wise. I know I've got the
You have pancakes and bones?
I've got the one that cools. I may end up having to put it in. decided to wait on coming down here and doing the live stream because give Tasha time to wake up and eat, so that we didn't have to turn right around and go back down. Ready for bed, 10 for on that. 8:30 a.m. Yeah, I'll definitely get it. That's for sure. I will get it. Eventually, sometime down the road, I'll definitely get it. Wow, a 5-day trip from Emeryville, California to Tampa Bay. I bet that was neat. So I would like to do that sometime down the road. Take a trip like that. Awesome. I bet it was. So as you can see, it's almost directly in front of us now. Train I've ever been on is an amusement park train. That's it. Luxury train, kind of expensive. That's what I'd like to ride in, is a luxury train. Yeah, I waited late for you guys, didn't I? Sorry about that. I was just trying to plan out the day right. Good night, Anna. And I probably should have come an hour or two earlier, but we just now got Tasha completely ready and got her fed.
I'm not a kid.
She's not a kid. as soon as our load's done, we'll be leaving here in probably about 9 hours. I may wait till about 6 o'clock in the morning though to take off. I don't know. We'll see. For sure. I can't believe it's took this long already for another train that still hasn't come by yet. If I'd have got over here 10 minutes sooner, though, we would have definitely got a train on the drone because how quick them three come through. Because I missed the first two by about 5 minutes. Tasha, did you hit the like button? Yeah. Right on. This load that we're picking up is going to Orlando, Florida, but it's not due to be picked up till 3 a.m. And we're waiting. They slowed down. Like I said, right before we started, they was 3 in a row back to back. Cat. I managed to time us just perfect for that sunlight. Perfect. Perfect, I tell you, perfect. No biscuits tonight. COVID cancellation.
Jesus!
All over you, crazy.
You need a bath. You do? I don't care. You want to take a bath?
Just give me the bath.
Come here and take a bath. Come here. Come on. You know you want to. Come here. Come here. A massage? Where's your toy at? Doing, Robert? Well, we just started. The Rainbow Storm video was a hit at work. You talking about the one that I uploaded, Wampus Cat? I was pleased with that one. That's the first time that the first time that I've done one like that, and I was really pleased with the way it come out. Okay. Now you can do it though. And if you remember, or if you noticed in the one part of the video where I flipped the sun visor back up because it was shining down on me, they was actually not a lot more, but they was at least 15 seconds more of the video showing me. and I clipped that part out because the video is actually 9 minutes and 15 seconds, and by clipping that much of it out, I clipped out down to 9 minutes even.
That's good. I like those too, but I like Nonsense better.
Yeah. Yeah, there's birds flying around here. I actually had my bird up in the sky.
There was a rabbit out here last night Haber was going crazy about.
Oh yeah, he was going crazy over that. Well, I tell you, I appreciate you showing it off at work, Wampus Cat.
What is a Wampus Cat?
We just got here. The Grant Low. We just got here.
We went part to the Allsups or whatever it's called.
Yeah, we went down to the store last night, and before I started the live stream up, there was actually 3 trains in between the time we got here and I started the live stream up. But I was trying to do the GoPro video plus. Shut
What?
up, stupid GoPro! I said GoPro and it turned itself on. I was trying to do the GoPro video plus the drone video, and I forgot to hit the record button on the drone. So I got the GoPro video, but I did not get the drone video. I'm gonna have to take my battery out of it every time I say GoPro. You son of a...
GoPro! You don't like my voice.
Yeah, we've been down to Clovis quite a bit. In our... Hey, can I ever get this cheese, dog?
Get the cheese.
We hadn't been to Clovis in a while, though.
Here. Just give me the whole piece. Here. Don't break it off. Watch.
But yeah, there is a lot of trains that run...
Here.
Did you give me the whole thing?
Yeah.
There is a lot of trains that run that line. That one and the Amarillo one. I love going to Amarillo and doing this.
I wish there was a motel right here we could just go to and stay in it.
Mm-hmm. And then see, my intent with the drone and the GoPro video was, if you watched the split view backing video that I done, that was my intent with the GoPro and the drone, was to do the split view, not the picture in picture. I mean, it is a picture in picture, but it was going to be half drone and half GoPro. Like I say, we'll get it though. We just won't get it today. I don't know a lot of their track routes, but I do know that one is busy for sure. And right now the phone's not doing too bad on the heating. I got the air pointed right at it. And now, if you noticed on the Rainbows and Lightning video, I put music in that, which is something that I never do on this channel. I never put music on anything.
God, there must be a rabbit over there, look.
He sees, it's the birds, I think is what he's saying now. But I thought, well, you know, rather than having a 9-minute silent video, because when the GoPro records on the time warp or time lapse, it doesn't have sound. So I thought, rather than having 9 minutes of a completely silent video, let's give it a shot and see how it does. Just whatever comes down through here. It's a decently busy track, so we don't have anywhere to go today, so I just figured we'd sit here and watch for the trains going by. Of course, you know, anybody that's been with us for a while knows that anytime we get in front of a train track, for some reason or other, it just dies down, especially when I put the camera on it. Good evening, Jonathan. So, I mean, we're not chasing them, we're just sitting here waiting for them to pass by.
What is it? It must be a rabbit.
It's a bird. I think he's
freaking out over it, though.
Let's see.
You go get it. Get it, Haber. You don't freak out over birds like that usually, though. Oh, shit.
Here comes the train. And now, there was somebody, one of the employees
right
here
out my window.
did come and say something to me about the drone being out there. I don't know which way it's coming.
I think it just remembers the rabbit or smells something.
Yeah.
You need that? Here. Just go fly out the window. That was a false alarm, guys.
It was a ghost train. I'm gonna start the air back there.
Okay. Come on, Haber. Maybe ain't taking you out there right now.
No, not right now. But yeah, somebody from the plant over there stopped right after I finished thinking that I was filming the train. He stopped out there and he's like, "You're not flying that drone over the plant, are you?" I said, "No, I'm not interested in what the plant looks like at all." So I'm picking up from there. I said, "I'm just trying to film a video over the top of the train like that." He's like, "Oh, okay, well, that's fine." He said, "Just be careful." He said, "You know, it's windy out here and trains do throw rocks from time to time." That was completely invisible and silent.
Objection! Hearsay!
It's because the windows is open now.
Yeah. Oh God. We're letting flies in. You don't even know what to do with yourself, do you?
You know. He wants to go down a rabbit hole.
What is that?
Man, I tell you what. Me, cameras, and train tracks just don't get along.
I guess he's doing it because it's a little hot too, but he's excited and makes some pants. Like
Yeah.
You gonna start whining? Oh,
He looked around like, "Oh, what?"
he's a little baby. Go, oh, oh, oh. You're making me thirsty when you do that, though. Drink. Go get some more. Nope.
There was a Stevens truck actually on that last train that come through, tried to beat it. He tried to beat the gates. And I don't know if y'all know anything about Stevens trucks. They're not fast. But he tried his best. He slammed down his brakes right there at the gate. They come down right before he got, or as he was getting nose to them. Good Lord.
You get my pants all dirty from your little paw prints.
And what I may do, since our load's not going to be ready till 3 o'clock in the morning, is I may just wait here until the sun comes up and get out and drone shot one train coming through, and then go ahead and stick in the GoPro that I've got from today and the drone shot from in the morning, sticking them together. I might do that. Which will be, you know, right before we start our live stream in the morning. But if we're ready by 3 a.m., then I'm going to do my best to get us out of here by 7.
Need a new wing.
Yeah, that's the one I chipped when I hit the tree.
And it got stuck at the house.
Yeah.
And you and Donnie got it out.
Between that, hitting the window frame at that one abandoned store, it chipped it like that. Yeah, me and Donnie got it.
This is how you're supposed to see it.
The delivery, when we get it, Mr. A will be in Orlando, Florida. We're in Friona, Texas right now.
Is Jay in the chat?
No, Jay's been packing his bags up. He's probably in his car right now.
He's probably in Savannah. What? You feel better after you get some water? Oh, it's out there.
Okay, let me see if I get that name right. Is it Savannah? Zavane Anderson. Put that in Google and see how you pronounce it.
What? Hold on. Okay, go.
Xavian.
Xavian? I don't know, hold on.
Let's see if this one's a fast one. Xavian. How you doing?
This better not be a damn ghost train.
Another ghost train. I think it might be.
Maybe it's a World of War train come through.
Oh, here it comes. I hear it. Getting to see a train now, and waiting on our load for in the morning, and we're going to head on down to Florida, over to Florida. take a look at it now. See which way my GPS gives us. It'll take just a minute. Yeah, we've got the sunlight just perfect shading it out too. That horn was actually quiet compared to the rest of them that's went through since we've been here. The one last night, man, that thing was, I mean, it was ear busting loud. Alright, looks like we are going to I'm gonna go down or go over into Wichita Falls, down to Fort Worth, from Fort Worth over to towards Longview, Shreveport, and then in Jackson we're going to drop down. I can't see what highway number that is, but Jackson we're going to drop down to, looks like 10.
You're not going to make it.
We're going to run down to Mobile and over. Yeah, we're going to drop down. Looks like I'm going to drop down in Jackson. From Jackson, we're going to hit Mobile and then over. That's alright, Wampus Cat. Onion season's coming up and we will definitely be trucking through Montgomery for sure. I think we did several times last year. And we've just got about, I think, somewhere around a week maybe. We'll probably go home from this Florida trip. We're going to take just a couple of days, 3 or 4 days. And then we'll be into onion season when we come back off our home time. Hello, Cat Mom. Another one? Or is it a false alarm again? This is the way they done when we first come in. It was 4 in the first 20 minutes, I think. And then nothing for the next 40 or 45 minutes. Yep, there's another one coming. That looks better. Hope everything goes well with the surgery.
Who's having surgery?
Burn those.
I hope everything goes well. As well.
no ghost trains this time.
Unleash the natural beast.
Now, if it does the way it did earlier when we first got here, either that and it'll be the last one for about 30 minutes, or there might be one more, but the other one was sitting up here. So I don't really know that it counted. Because he was sitting on the side track. Later, how you doing? Okay.
Get up here.
What are you waiting for? Usually I pin our latest upload in the comments, but I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do it with this one. But we do have a video that we uploaded this morning. If anybody hasn't seen it, check it out anytime at your convenience. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments on that video, please. And don't forget to hit that like button. Here and there. I guess I could have titled this video Truck and Train Spot. Uh, 287 through Texas? Yeah, I think so. What are you doing? Why are you up? Let's see, 60 to 214 to 86. Off all the roads this time. 86 to 86. This might take 287. 86 to 287, yeah. Through Quanah. 287 to 287. 287 to 114. Then 114 to 635. At Mesquite, we get back away 80. 557 spur onto 20, Interstate 20. 20. Looks like quite a way to 20, with 20. Through Longview. Into Shreveport. Still on 20. Jackson, we're going to get off of 20 onto 49, Highway 49. And we're going to run 49 down to Interstate 59. And off of 59 onto 49. I think. 98. Highway 98. Highway 98. Then it looks like we will be getting on 65 down to 10, and then from 10 all the way to past Tallahassee. Then looks like we'll be hopping on 75 and we'll run, I think, 75 on down into Orlando. I know we run 75 to Highway 27 and then 408. Yeah. What's up with you, doggy? You need to settle down. Why are you up? Also, I come up with an idea today after I uploaded today's video. They do have GoPro mounts that I think that I could mount to that big moose guard out there and kind of make it look like Rudy's point of view. So I'm going to look into getting some mounts to move the GoPro around at different areas that we go through in different places, stopping and putting it out there on the mount, not just on the sun visor. So that's another thing that I'm looking into for future videos. Come on, crazy. Gotta take this dog out. over there. See him up there in the corner again?
Yeah. I'm gonna lay down.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you. It was behind that orange box though. There is a rabbit right there at the rails where the concrete stops at. That's what Haber was having such an anxiety attack over, was that rabbit. He was over there, well, I guess you can't see it, but there's an orange box just to the right of the screen. He was behind it. He took off running, which he done the same thing last night. He run under the fence, there's a little hole there, and run straight up there to the very edge. Let me look and see. $1,900. 1960. Which just from here is 1,500 miles just from here. They've shorted us on loaded miles like 11, and then probably the deadhead miles probably about the same amount. So maybe about, yeah, we got the 1,960, that includes the empty miles too. But as far as loaded miles, they're actually paying us $1,489, which is, and I've not got it routed to the exact location. I've just got it routed to the center of Orlando, and it's routed at 1505. I mean, if I routed it to the exact location, it might actually be 1490 or 1492. But yeah, that the 1960, that includes the empty miles. Our longest deadhead so far, my longest deadhead ever in my career, has been from Cody, Wyoming to Schuyler, Nebraska. It was 800, right at 800, I think. Might have been a little bit more, but I know it was over 800. That's been my longest deadhead ever in my career. Look and see what route options that it gives us. Because I didn't look for any or the routing options. I just looked at the first one. because it usually gives us what's supposed to be the fastest, not necessarily the shortest, but the fastest. It's just giving me the one routing option. Here come a train. And like I said, I'm just routed to the center. I think it's the center of Orlando. I've just got it routed to Orlando, and that's it, not to the destination. It may actually be a few miles shorter, because where we're going might be on the east side. Man, that moved pretty quick. They're not real loud though, these trains aren't. The one that I was recording, it had a few loud cars on it, but it was just maybe 3 out of the whole train. Yeah, this one's moving. Or it looks like it is anyway. If I got out and done a GoPro video in with that hyperlapse on with the train coming by. Barely legal. Yeah, I believe it's practical route miles, not zip code to zip code. I think it's the practical route miles. Because if it was zip code to zip code's what I got paid when I worked with Covenant, and they shaved a lot of miles off every single trip that you took. I think for every on a 2,000 mile trip, it was usually $200 or 200 miles is what they shaved off with the zip code to zip code. Well, zip code to zip code and practical route miles are both rip-offs. I mean, when it comes to getting paid, both of them's rip-offs. I think, in my opinion, all companies should have to pay all miles driven, not practical routes or zip code to zip code, because the zip code to zip code can really knock off a lot of miles. Yeah. But now I know when I worked for Covenant, what they shaved off was a whole lot more than any other place that I've ever worked.
Would you stop?
He's got that real the T in Ortiz was a longhorn head. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's 51 miles for that short of a, and that's the way Covenant is. They do theirs like that. It's like from the closest edges of the zip codes. I think it's crazy that truck companies can actually get by with as much cheating out of money to drivers that they do, but I guess it's something that drivers is just we've just dealt with it since the start of time and still deal with it to this day. 'Cause that's like holiday pays. We don't get holiday pays out here. Some companies do, but most companies don't. You can get bonuses from some companies, but not all companies. Just depends on who you work for. Wherever they make up in one field, they take away in another. Bottom line is, you're not going to get rich in trucking. You might do good, get decent paychecks, but you're not going to get rich in it. Yeah. And I've only ever worked for one company that paid actual miles driven, or paid hub miles. These guys don't pay for going home. The only way I would get paid for going home is if I just so happen to have a delivery, right there in the area. But 34-hour restarts are free, 100%. And then like where we got here early, and our load's not going to be ready till 3 o'clock. I mean, depends on what company you work for on who actually pays you that or not. As far as detention time. But you're not going to get it out of most companies, and if you do get it, they get it back somehow or another. One way or another, they'll get it back. Quick burn, take it easy. Appreciate you hanging out with us, and we'll catch you next time. Yeah, when it comes to detention pays, I don't even bother with, most of the time, I don't even bother with asking for it, because it's so hard to get these companies to actually pay it to you. And then like I said, when they do pay you stuff like that, when they do give you your detention pays and whatnot, they find another way to skim it out of you. to get it back. And then plus, I'm not gonna go to the point of being like, hey, I need detention pay for this stop. I need detention pay, need it. Them go and get it from the broker and then not give it to me. And I know that happens a lot. They'll be like, well, the broker they just won't do it. The broker's not paying for this, the broker's not gonna pay that. And usually when they say the broker won't do it, the broker's done it, they're just not going to do it for you. The company's not. Sheesh. Fat, are you hot? You can't be that hot. Well, I guess you could be. I think you're just more excited over that rabbit than anything. And that's every company that I've worked for. I mean, they're all like that. Corn dog day is Thursday and not today. Well, that gives us one more day to look for corn dogs. How about it? Look at me. Are you happy? Come here. You get my lap? Over here. Alright, stand down. I think he's still up there at the railroad track. It looks like he's earlobe. That's about the only thing a boss is good for, ain't it? It's lying to people. Lying to employees. Oh, I guess that rabbit would have run since that train come through. I meant to watch it when the train come through to see if it did run back out. It looks like it's still sitting up there to me, but I'm not 100% sure.
She don't even scream or anything. Watch. Watch her ankle. She didn't even scream or anything. She said, broke my ankle, call 911. She snapped it, too. She didn't even scream or anything.
We're sitting in Friona, Texas, waiting for a load to get completed, which is not due to be done until 3 a.m. So we're not going to do any driving today. We're just sitting here watching trains. We're not going to drive. I might get up at 3 a.m. and take off driving, but I don't really believe I'm going to wake up that early. Or get up that early. But I think I'm just gonna wait till somewhere between 6 and 8 a.m. in the morning to actually take off. I'm pretty sure we'll have enough time to do it with. And right now we're sitting at 11 hours and 35 minutes on our 70. And at midnight tonight we'll get 8 hours and 35 minutes back, which will be, what is that, 19 hours total? And then yeah, well, we're 16 hours from a reset. We'll leave before that. I ain't gonna stay here that long. Because sitting here for 16 hours, that would be, what, 10 a.m. before we left in the morning? So, since we ain't got nothing to do between now and then except sit here, I figured let's run a live stream and watch the trains go by.
Put me up!
He's a little old doggy. He's just a little guy.
Your hot dog is on the side in this thing.
Yeah. Quickburn took off a minute ago. He had some stuff to go do, he said.
That's the dance they're doing on TikTok.
You should do it.
Mm-hmm.
Your face is already red. Oh.
What happened? There's a rabbit!
It's out there.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't know if it's still up there at the tracks or if it run back down here when the train comes through.
Come here. Move this while I eat. I got you some of these. You want some?
Sure. That's melted. That melted big time.
They're not bad. Let's put them in. Wait, they're not yet. Close.
It's in front, man. Alright, Jonathan, we'll appreciate you stopping in. We'll catch you next time around. Oh, did he? He might have done that while I was busy editing out that one video. Maybe. flipped it on. I'll go by and check it out here later tonight. Burger Master.
Jeez.
Here, let me go. What you doing?
What's something I eat?
No.
Why?
Cause Gary said that Fry put up a short video stream or something earlier, filling people in on what he's been.
Hold on, I'll watch it. See what it says. Then you can come watch it with me. Shit!
Are we buffering? I think you're buffering, Burger Master. You generic Sonic you. I'm just messing with you.
What happened to my channel and me?
Alright, I'm gonna step back here and watch Fry's
Does it
stream.
need to be muted? Shit.
That's what I think.
What?
You got community guidelines trying.
So, lost his channel?
No. I'm just close.
Not in the studio
What?
since I stopped shooting another day.
That room.
It takes me a lot longer to do my work. I have this nice studio
Guess it does that for time.
right here with all these screens and all this stuff. But guess what? I have not sat down right there on that chair, that couch, since then, because I'm burned out. I'm literally burned out. And that's a fact. So yeah, all these screens, I can get my work done a little bit quicker, but I'm not going to be in the studio for a while. And that's what it is.
Good kid. How you been? Hadn't seen you in a while.
You were streaming earlier.
You have to turn that back on. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Alright, I was back there checking out Friday TV Now's stream from this morning. A lot of people just don't realize how stressful that doing live streams are, because you get so caught up and wrapped up in trying to do good streams. It's easy to burn yourself out on them. And then when you're in a controversial stream, you know, that makes it even that much harder, unless you enjoy stuff like that. But if you're not trying to be controversial, you just fall into that category, then it takes its toll on you. Even like with our streams, I mean, you know, they're stressful for me because I'm always worried about what's being said or getting said, or comments going through that shouldn't be up. All the buffering that we encounter. I mean, it's a multitude of stuff. Ghosty now, how you doing? Luckily, with our streams, it's not really, I mean, it is about the people coming in and watching, because that's what you want when you stream. You want people to come in and watch your stream. But I'm trying to get into the mindset to where it's not about who comes in and who doesn't come in. It's just more about showing the day and letting the ones that do come in enjoy it. That's what I'm trying to set my mindset at as far as the streams go. And it's hard to do. It's hard to do, but Santiago. We all got we all got lives to live and things to do, and sometimes we don't get to get in and watch all the time, or sometimes we don't get to get in and watch very much at all. But I'm glad to see you stepping in today. Got a minute and was able to do it. And see, that's what I'm just trying to concentrate on, is like just the content of the day. But saying I'm still in my learning process of editing out the videos like we put up this morning. And I think I'm getting better at it, but I'm trying to be more relaxed about it, you know, and not try to hurry up and learn everything in 2 days or 3 days, and it's taking time. It has. But I think I'm getting better at everything and getting easier at doing the stuff that we do. $142. cars. Wow. I used to do that when I was a kid. My grandma, she lived, I mean, her place that she lived was just a little bit farther back than we are from the tracks now. Not much, just a little bit. And man, them tracks was so busy back then. I don't know if they are now or not, if they're still the same. But used to, when I was a kid, it seemed like every 3 minutes, which I'm sure it wasn't that much, but it seemed like every 3 minutes a train would go through. And I would sit there some days all day long and just count cars going by. That was back in the day when they had the cabooses too. Yeah, we do have a good bunch here. Got a good group that comes in and hangs out. Right, that's exactly right. Like today, you know, we're sitting here because we got here. What was it? A little more, right around 24 hours early, so we actually get to sit and wait. Luckily, we're not sitting on the door and waiting. That is one plus at that. But yeah. And then we get to show the months where we almost slow down to a stop. We get to show the months where we're going to the point we nearly don't take our foot off the gas pedal or the throttle. Good morning, Dave. He's sitting here worried to death about that rabbit out there. I think it run back down to that orange box right there. That's when I took him out walking earlier. That's where it was at. It was behind that orange box right over there on the right. I don't know if he run back away from the tracks when that first train come or not. No, he's still sitting up there. He is. Can y'all see the bird on the fence? See where the bird is sitting out on the fence? If you look right under the bird, there's a little baby bunny sitting up there. And now he's been up there through two trains. He's actually sit right there through the last 2 trains because he was behind the box when I took Haber out walking him. And when I got right up to the box with Haber, he darted, went up there and stopped, right there about where he's at. And he's been sitting there even through the trains coming through. He's still sitting there. I figured when the trains come in, he would run, you know, he'd run off. But I guess he's used to it. Not used to the dog, but he's used to the trains. Comes one. Let's see. Zoom it back out just a touch. Okay, he moved away from the tracks. He's about even with the crossing bar there. So I guess when the train comes, he does ease away from the rails, but then he'll go back up there. Apparently they don't bother him much. He's sitting there. He moved right up to. He's even with the railroad crossing with the lights. He's got his head laid down. No, he don't. I thought he did. So now he's hopping up towards the track a little bit, not much, but he backs off just enough when the train comes, and then he'll go back up there to the track. I don't doubt that. We had a bird come down on us a few days ago. We was driving, which we wasn't going real fast, but we was going through the truck stop parking lot, and that bird jumped up on our bumper and was grabbing bugs off the grill while we was rolling. He stayed up there until we got to the edge of the parking lot. And then when we got to the edge of the parking lot, I seen him fly back, towards the side. He's easing his way back down towards the fence now. I need to get out there and clean the outside of the windshield a little better, get them streaks off of it. I got it zoomed in so close because of how dark it was. Zoomed in on the rabbit. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I guess he feels the tracks when they start vibrating or going up and down a little bit. I don't know if both of them engines was going, but I know one of them was. You could hear it. See if he goes back or if he stays. I think he's wanting to edge back towards the orange box, but when I took Haber out there, that scared the crap out of him. I think we'll just leave it zoomed in like it is. Is that zoomed into a good spot for you guys? Yeah, pushers. DPU. He's a little bitty one though. About the size, maybe he might be as, I don't think he's even as big as a guinea pig, but he might be the size of a guinea pig. I'm gonna clean these streaks off the windshield a little bit. My wipers ain't doing it justice. spot's hard to get to. The little chip. I don't see where he went to though. He was okay. I see him again. He's just that second fence post right behind it. I'll leave us zoomed in at that spot right there because that's just enough to show the train cars, but close enough to get a good view of them. It's warm out there. That's different. What's up, buddy?
Son of a bitch.
Nika, got the live stream going. Sheesh. Yeah, we got a much clearer view now. But I'm glad Fry gave us an update. I'm glad he's all right. You know, best of.
My package from Doc Martens was delivered.
Right on. As all right as he can be. I would have liked to have been in there live, but I mean it's all right because we got to see it anyway. Get over here. What's up, buddy? No, we're not near. Well, I mean, I don't know what the closest rail yard is to us. We're just sitting outside at the receiver. Tacos for everybody. Yeah, we're just sitting outside the receiver, and just so happened that we're right up to the tracks. No crew yard near. 10-4 on that. See, now earlier before we started the stream, I was doing, I was trying to get the GoPro and the drone video together, and I ended up not hitting the record button on my drone. So I'll either, after we end the live stream, which will probably be dark by then, and that's another reason why I say I probably won't leave at 3 a.m. I'll probably wait till about 7 or 8. Because I want to try one more time to get the drone footage that I missed out on earlier. Because I was like, oh, it's perfect. I had the drone above the train. I mean, right above it was probably sitting about. Well, you can't see the phone poles now, but the light poles that was over there on the other side of the stop signs and whatnot. I had it up there just a little above the train and forgot to push the record button. So I got the GoPro part of it, but didn't get the drone part of it like I wanted. And my battery ended up going dead on my drone, which it's charged now. So I may try again in the morning before we take off. But it used, just in a matter of about 10 minutes, it used, well, not even 10 minutes, actually probably just about 5 minutes. It went from 80% battery down to 50, just from fighting the winds out there because the wind's so strong. Here it comes. This is the probably not counting North Platte because that was right there at the train yard. But this one is the second best spot that we've been so far for train spotting. Being able to sit right up on the tracks like this, and the tracks actually being busy, kind of somewhat busy. Amarillo's been the #1 spot so far as being busy and being able to sit right here at the tracks, or right at the tracks. I don't blame you. I can't sit and count them no more like I used to. My attention span is just it's not good enough. I mean, I can sit here and watch the whole train without looking, but I just can't sit and count anymore like I used to. We are glad you're enjoying it, Gene. Only up to 3. That's me. I count the engines, and that's usually about all I count now. Would you settle down? God, quit acting crazy. Yeah. Yeah, me too. I miss seeing the cabooses on them. God, get over there and sit down. Go on. Little weirdo. I don't see the rabbit now. He must have went back and got behind the box. Yeah. I got it up to 45 but lost it. Yeah, and see, that's another thing, going from the empty cars to the double stacked cars to the single cars. That messes me up a lot too when I'm trying to count them. that rabbit went back down to the orange box. He knows it's over there. Driving him crazy. I've never seen a cattle car, I don't think. I don't think I have. That's what gets me. And then if you got the one or two engines in the middle, that throws me off too, because I try to remember how many was at the start, right in mid count. So that really throws me off if there's an engine in the middle. If it's one, not so much. If it's two, then that's what throws me. That gets me. Livestock went out in the late 60s. That might be why I don't remember ever seeing them, because I didn't see any trains in the late 60s. Haber, settle down. You're not going over there and bothering that, so just quit. Yeah, I like to read the graffiti. Yeah, most of the reefer ones that I've seen is the container reefers. I would think that would just be cheaper for the railroad, though, to haul the containers rather than the refrigerated cars, I would think. semi-truck. It is a sleeper cab. The company is, we keep the company nameless as much as possible. We drive through Utah a few times a year. Well, I am Bobby, and Tasha's my girlfriend. She rides with me, and our little dog Haber. We run live streams daily, whether most of the time it's just driving, but we do the live streams of us sitting and getting loaded. I don't do very many watch parties, but on occasions like today when we're actually train spotting, then yeah, we'll do them. We stay out about a month at a time before we go in. We are from Tennessee. Welcome to the gang. Tyson Price. Even though, I mean, a lot of people that's in our chat knows who we drive for. It's not something that I broadcast. On that, we don't appreciate much at 10. Nobody does, I don't think. There might be a few rare occasions here and there. But we'll tell you just about anything else that we can answer. I have drove day cabs. Right now we're in the sleeper. We got double bunks, refrigerator. It's a 2-door refrigerator. It's a mini one, but it's built just like a regular normal size fridge. Microwave, 32-inch TV. Most of our runs consists of mid to western America. In the summertime, we run Southern America from New Mexico to Florida, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina. Unfortunately, we don't get to do any Northeast. I think the only Northeast runs that our company does is for drivers that live in the Northeast. Yeah, we do get around. We throw some miles out. As summer rolls in and we start doing our onion runs, we will average around 5,000 miles a week for the entire summer. We really throw them out during then. And now during from the months of October, November through February, we do, it seems with this company, we do more sitting than driving. In spring it starts picking up. Summertime it's full force. Yeah, I like New Mexico too. Well, but I've run Northeast for pretty much about 98% of my career, so I'm used to it. I've been out here in the Western Hemisphere for the last 2 years, so it would probably be difficult to go back to the Northeast with the traffic and everything. But yeah, we have been through Minnesota. I don't go, any company that I've worked for doesn't do a lot of Minnesota. But yeah, the only place that I haven't been as far as the continental United States is Upper Michigan, the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. I don't think I've ever been there. I don't think. And if I have, it was like the first few months of my driving, because I don't remember ever going to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. I really, as a matter of fact, I didn't even know that was Michigan until a few years ago. I always just assumed that was Wisconsin. Yeah, well, New Mexico is pretty minimal on traffic anyway. Wow, I scratched my arm somewhere. Look at that. Would you just look at it? That's all you can do is look at it.
Stop.
Look. Do that on. Did you do that?
What are you talking about?
Did you pinch me while I was asleep?
Nope.
Nick, look. He's mean like that. ADM7, how you doing? Welcome to the game. Yeah, I've heard about that bridge. I had never been across it. I don't know if I would want to. Settle down. Now. Quit acting crazy. Yeah, I believe so. Right now, we're just talking about places that we've been. Upper Peninsula of Michigan. I guess we just bounce back and forth on conversation. Nothing particular. Waiting on the next train. What's the matter, buddy? Huh? Rabbit spot. There's good and there's bad about, I mean, when it comes to everywhere. Just depends on what you like and what you don't like. Because you get out here in the, you get out in the west and like all the brown that you see in front of us, that's what a lot of the looks like. Not necessarily flat, but how you doing, Jeff? been to Cali. California it's alright. I'm not crazy about it, but it's just alright. Just tries to see that. There you go.
You mean hot dog?
Hot dog. Waiting for another one to pass by. We've had what, about 7 or 8 trains so far pass. We're just waiting for the next one to go by.
In a minute, I'm gonna need to settle back
We're in Friona, Texas, waiting for our load to be ready, which won't be till 3 a.m. So we're just sitting here right now, just watching the trains and the trucks go by. I didn't put that in the video, but we're seeing a lot of trucks go. And it's getting about time for the next train to come through. And then tomorrow we'll be on our way to Florida. Welcome to the gang, Savannah, Georgia. We do lives pretty much every single day. I don't know what that is. We do lives pretty much every single day, except for when we're on home time, and you're more than welcome to stop in anytime you like. We're not always sitting and watching trains out. It could be a shift change horn. So I think when we first, I don't know though. I thought it might be a lunch break horn. I don't know. It could have just been a truck horn. Could have been one of the spotters over there telling somebody to get out of their way. I think that would be pretty neat. Kinda, I guess, if it wasn't a big windstorm. I don't know. How prone are trains to being struck by lightning? Does it happen a lot, or is that a rare occurrence? Maybe about like the same as cars would be. Well, for a couple of more hours, maybe. Depends on, I don't know, it it just varies from day to day on how long we run. Sometimes we run 6 hours on our lives. Sometimes we run the max out, 11 hours. It just depends. We don't really have any kind of set schedule. Other than most of the time we don't start our lives until after 9 a.m. local time, and then we'll run them till the end of our shift. Oh well, YouTube cuts your streams off after. You can still run them after 11 hours and 55 minutes. But like if say we run the stream for 12 hours or 12 and a half hours and then I stopped it, that last hour and a half of it, YouTube cuts completely off of it. So that's the max stream amount that you can actually upload without getting cut. So we try to keep it under 11 hours and 55 minutes, but sometimes we don't even do that. You son of a gun, you had me going there. I take it Jay's in Savannah now. He changed his name. He's going by Savannah George.
That won't keep you safe.
Tasha said that won't keep you safe. I should have known by the numbers that it was you.
What's up, puppy?
Well, not just the numbers, but the profile picture with the numbers. The highway sign. it's quite possible. Or Cowlitz. How you doing, Brian? You Colorado Springs do run the numbers a lot alike. He keeps his at the same pace though. George, don't forget to hit that like button. George A. George A. Echo.
What you doing, stranger? How's he doing? I'm not sure. One thing I have noticed about the trains around here, they do travel in packs. We get what, 3 or 4 back to back, and then they take, it's about an hour before the next 3 or 4 comes through. So helpers only assist around hills. I hope so. I don't know where we'll pick it up from, but I don't think we'll deadhead from Orlando back to the house, if that's what you're saying.
But it's possible. I mean, Tim, fill on the orange juice. about yourself? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We should be getting pretty close to another train. grandmother, she lived next to a real busy set of tracks like this, though. A little bit more busier than this, but nah. I'll take this dog out for a walk. I'll be right back. Yeah, there was actually 2 rabbits out there. The one was he hopped over to the center of the tracks. That it was that one little one and a bigger one. They was kicking it up. Guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. I'm going to try to get the drone shot one more time while it's still a little daylight, and then we're going to run down here and get Tasha a burger. So we will see you guys in the morning. Goodbye. Appreciate y'all hanging out and train watching with us. All your comments, and if you hadn't checked out our upload from this morning, swing by there and check it out and leave us a comment. Let me know what you thought about it. See you tomorrow. No, we don't have to sleep here. We're gonna go down to the store and sleep. Alright, bye. Guys, we'll talk to you tomorrow.